I'm Jan Osborne. I'm the District and Town Councillor for Sudbury East. I'm also Deputy Leader at Babergh, and I'm also the Cabinet Member for Housing. Just a little bit of background about myself. I worked in local government for 26 years. The first few years was working in benefits and revenues. I was then seconded to the best value team, which became the permanent corporate performance team, and then I was parachuted into planning because it was a failing service to manage the administration team. My husband and I moved to Sudbury 20 years ago, and we really love the area. It's fantastic. It's got fantastic people, fantastic voluntary organisations, and the area itself is fantastic. And we just wanted to put something back into the community, so we thought the best way of doing that was to become councillors. So I've now been a town councillor for 12 years, and I stood for election in 2011, but I lost that by 3 votes. But fortunately, I got elected in 2015. Shortly after that, I was made the portfolio holder for communities, which was a very rewarding role. And then 6 months later, I was made Cabinet Member for Housing, which is a very extremely challenging and demanding role. So I've been on a very long journey on a very small space of time. Mm-hmm. The housing role is extremely challenging and rewarding, but I'm really fortunate in working with a team that are very supportive, are very committed and very motivated, and what is best of all is they believe in what they do. So it's a great honour in working with them. I find it so rewarding dealing with personal things rather than the strategic side of it. And one example was I had a lady that came to me that had got mental health problems and had also got physical problems, and she wanted something quite simple as a chairlift put in her house. And we, together with a hard-working officer, we got that done. And I can remember phoning her up and telling her, and she was crying and I was crying. So that is where it's really so rewarding. So I'm looking forward to the next 11 months. In addition to that, obviously it's 100 years since ladies got the vote. We're very fortunate at Mid Suffolk and Babergh that we've got quite an equality in respect of cabinet members being ladies, and to have the housing role is a great honour, especially in this particular year. So I look forward to working for the next 11 months. Just to say, I think we've come a really long way, and I think, first of all, I think the first thing is that it's important that women pick up on those reasons for why we were given the vote and the effort and sacrifice that those women went through 100 years ago so that we would have that vote. So I think it's important that not do we just hold the role in political office, but also that women go out there and vote. I think that's really important.